Artist Relations, and I'm here with Dave Nassie from
Bleeding Through. How you doing, everybody? As this gentleman mentioned, we are at West LA Music talking everything Charvel. All the new guitars that you could ever possibly want and more, new Desolation Series, they are here at
West LA Music. So, shop where the pros shop.
Come down here, you heard it first. I'm excited to be here on behalf of everybody that was able to put me here. That would be Charvel Guitars, West LA Music. And I just want to thank all you guys for making this really easy. We're going to talk product, that's our mission statement. But right now we're going to jam. My band is going to do some cool things here later. We're actually going to play a set, kind of worked out at the last minute that we could do that. But I'm not going to talk a lot at the moment. I'm just going to do some playing for you. To make sure and address are these guitars, because if I get crazy and just start playing, I have a lot of caffeine in me, I'll forget everything that I'm supposed to be actually doing. So these guitars, our new series, are called Desolation. These are brought out by Charvel. If any of you guys know the history of Charvel guitars, or if you're at all unfamiliar with it, right over there on that wall is where they've got most of these guitars that are placed. Now these guitars, what I really love about them, I'm going to just kind of pick a couple of the features and go from there. First off, you know, for all of us out there, especially in these kind of times, we're looking for something that we could do multiple things with. That's the whole idea behind this, is I wanted to start off doing some Hendrix and doing some blues and stuff. Because when you look at me standing up here with this guitar, that's not probably typically what you'd expect me to start out with, you know. When you're playing active pickups and you're doing these kind of things, these aren't tones that normally people are striving to try to get. You know, a lot of times you think somebody's got to have a Les Paul or a Strat, which are great. Those are awesome guitars. You know what? Me even being who I am sometimes, I don't want to spend the money on a Les Paul. I don't want to spend the money on a Strat. I want to spend the money on a guitar that's going to be useful to me in multiple different styles and in any kind of situation. These guitars enable you to do that. So let's just look at a couple of the features here that I like, and then in a second, my band's going to go ahead and demonstrate these in a different way. One of the things that I really like about this is if I turn it around and face it this way, is look at the, they call this a scalloped heel, everybody. The way this guitar goes through the guitar, or the neck goes through the guitar. It's a neck through body design. A lot of us who are guitar players or mess with stringed instruments, we all have seen these done in different kinds of ways. This is really unique unto Charvel and going to be unto Jackson here coming out in this next year. But the main thing is that you get with this is you get a really neat quality that has been throughout the history of Jackson guitars. You get what is called a compound radius on your neck. So, what the hell is a compound radius, and what does it mean to those people who don't play? Basically what it means is I can detune this guitar any way that I want. I'm going to have total comfort up the neck. I'm not going to talk about inches as to how it's sculpted or anything like that. I'm just going to tell you, you're going to have to take my word for it and maybe come up and ask some questions. Play my guitar, see what you think. But the way this neck is put together, I can drop it in any tuning, I can put any gauge string on it that I want, and I'm not going to have a problem. I'm not going to have to mess with my instrument. I have a Floyd Rose on here. These things are a love-hate relationship. We all know this. You know what I mean? I break a string on this, I'm screwed. I mean, that's just the bottom line. So this guitar also comes with fixed tail pieces. So do all the other Charvels, right? We've got Floyd Roses, we have fixed tail pieces, we've got every kind of incarnation of a setup that you could possibly think about, and we've got a compound radius, we've got a neck through body design, we've got an unfinished neck on the back, which I think is really cool because I sweat a lot, right? And it makes this guitar more personable. I'm gonna wear off all of this stuff over time and just make this thing nasty, dirty, all just like me. And it's gonna be perfect. It's my guitar. It's very personable. I like instruments that are like that. I don't want something that I'm going to have to get and then I'm going to say, oh, well, I want to play a different style, so I need a different pickup configuration. I need to do something else. I need a different feel for my neck. These guitars have everything that you need. Pickup selections. Let's talk about it. We have EMGs in this one. So I'm kind of stoked to play Robin Trower. If you guys don't know who the hell that was the noise at the beginning of the clinic. Playing Robin Trower with EMG pickups. Homeboy's rolling over in his grave somewhere. You know what I mean? But the good thing is, mission accomplished. It's totally achievable. We get great sounds. Everything is really articulated cleanly. And, you know, I want to be able to have that option. I want to be able to have this guitar, play it. I want my son someday, if he picks up the guitar to play it, and be into, I don't know, God forbid, ska or something. You know what I mean? And he's going to pick it up and he's going to be great. He's going to get into it and everything's fine. True story, that'd be terrible. That'd be awful. That would be awful. I got a funny story. I was coming in through customs one time, right? Coming in through customs, I've got a stack of guitars. I got his guitars, I got our other guitar player's guitars. And the custom guy looks at me and goes, where are you coming from? Holland, right? And he's all, oh, well, you play ska? And I said, no. He's all, good, because I've searched you. Welcome to the U.S. Perfect. You know what I mean? So that kind of says it all right there. But if I want to do it, right? If I want to go there, if I want to... just shoot me now. But the point is, it sounds cool. You know what I mean? It's cool. You know, we're not naysayers completely around here. So that's the whole thing. We just want to make sure that we have all these things achievable to us. You know, for all you guys that like to play too many notes out there and throw them around, you know, these guitars are great for that. I mean, look at this style. We all are very familiar with it. It's a very sleek design with the neck. And we've got single cutaway guitars over there, kind of reminiscent of more of that Les Paul style body. Mahogany bodies put these things together, so we've got good resonating wood. And we've got different pickups in all of them. That's what I started off this whole thing by saying. We have EMGs in some of them. We have regular stock Seymour Duncan pickups. We have blackouts in some of the other ones. I think some of the series might even come with like a JB style in it, which is a non-active pickup. So you get everything with these guitars. And that really is the most important thing. I don't want a one-trick pony. I want a guitar that I can just make a bunch of noise with and do all these different things with. And like I said, with these we get it. So I've lost the dudes behind me. They're gonna come out in a minute. They're back there hanging out, they're excited. They never had a backstage room that good, ever.